Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we have got a lineup of jokes for you that are guaranteed to crack you up. Let's straight dive into the fun. चल बंद कर दे.
Two elderly people living in Florida. There were these two elderly people living in a Florida mobile home park. He was a widower, and she a widow. They had known one another for several years. Now, one evening, there was a community supper in the big activity center. These two were at the same table, facing each other. As the meal went on, he made a few admiring glances at her and finally gathered up his courage to ask her, "Will you marry me?" After a dramatic pause and precisely 6 seconds of careful consideration, she answered, "Yes. Yes, I will." The meal ended, and with a few more pleasant exchanges, they went to their respective places. The next morning, he was troubled. Did she say yes or did she say no? He couldn't remember. Try as he would, he just could not recall. Not even a faint memory. With trepidation, he went to the telephone and called her. First, he explained to her that he didn't remember as well as he used to. Then he reviewed the lovely evening past. As he gained a little more courage, he then inquired of her. "When I asked if you would marry me, did you say yes or did you say no?" He was delighted to hear her say, "Why, I said yes, yes, I will, and I meant it with all my heart." Then she continued, "And I am so glad that you called because I couldn't remember who had asked me." Old Bill Carter was out on his ranch in Texas, minding his own business, when a sharp-dressed federal agent pulled up in a shiny SUV. He marched over and said, "We've had a tip you might be growing cannabis out here. Mind if I take a look around?" Bill glanced up and said, "Help yourself, just don't go over there," pointing toward the far pasture. The agent puffed up and snapped, "Sir, I'm a federal officer. I can go wherever I like." He flashed his badge right in Bill's face. Bill just shrugged and went back to his chores. About 15 minutes later, a blood-curdling scream echoed across the field. Here comes the agent running for his life, with a huge, angry bull charging right behind him. Bill leaned on the fence and hollered, "Show him your badge, son! Show him your badge!" A young couple is sleeping. Suddenly the wife wakes up and screams. Her husband also wakes up and almost jumps out from the bed because of the loud scream. He quickly realizes that it was just her wife. "Why the hell are you screaming?" he says very quietly, as if he is whispering and also in pain. The wife takes a deep breath but is still winded. "I had a nightmare. I fell off a cliff but I grabbed a little twig and escaped from death. You're safe now, honey," he says in the same painful whispering voice. "You can let go of that little twig now."